Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Putri Lestari. Today I want to explain to you the story of Louisa, Please Come Home by Shirley Jackson. Keep on watching. One of the intrinsic elements of the story is theme, and the theme of this story is people do not appreciate what they have until they have lost it. The next one is character and characterization. The first character is Louisa Tartar. She was a main character in the story, and she was a quiet girl and 19 years old. And the second one, there is a Mrs. Peacock. She was a kind and friendly lady. She gave Louisa a job and also a place to stay. And the third one is Mr. and Mrs. Tartar. They were Louisa's parents, wealthy but big-hearted. And the next one is Paul. He was a Tartar's neighbor. And then the last one is Carol. Carol was Louisa's sister who got married and stepped up. And also there is a setting. The setting of time is set in 1950, and the setting of place in Rockville, Crane, Amityville, and Candler. And the setting of atmosphere use natural feel, not decide one or happy mood. And the next is conflict. The conflict of the story could be interpreted as man versus oath. Louisa seems conflicted at the beginning of the story as to why she wants to do. And now we are going to analyze this plot. The first one is orientation. Orientation starts when Louisa Tartar ran away from her family on the day before her sister's wedding. And the recent action is start when she followed the report about Louisa in a newspaper. And the climax is happened when Paul advised Louisa to come home. But when they arrived at home, she saw Carol and absolutely glad to see her, but her parents do not recognize her. They just said, "Why don't you leave us alone?" And then the next one is following action. Following action happened when Paul took proof by asking Louisa some question. Then she could answer well, but Carol directly blamed Paul. And the last one is resolution. It is happened when Louisa thought there was no any way she could do and decided to go, and she said goodbye to her family. Even her mother said that she had to stay. And every anniversary at the days she ran, Louisa's mother still talked to her into the radio, "Louisa, please come home." The moral value that we can learn from this story is keep relationship with your family and think first what will you do without selfish, and we will get something with it. Okay? And then the plot summary. Louisa, Please Come Home was a story about a girl who was 19 years old, namely Louisa. She didn't feel accepted or at ease in her own house. She just wanted to get out of there. Mrs. Peacock hired her when she ran away, and Mrs. Peacock instructed her to get a job and a place to stay. After a few years, she ran across Paul on the street. He told her that he had to return her to her parents because there was a reward waiting for the person who did it. Her parents didn't believe it was her when she eventually returned. Then she made the decision to go and beat her family farewell. Louisa's mother still spoke to her on the radio anniversary of the day she ran, and saying, "Louisa, please come home." Okay guys, we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening to me. I ended with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time guys. Bye.